is Wednesday, June 12th. We got a full slate of MLB, a couple WNBA games, and game 3 of the NBA Finals. Some of you may have protected plays. It is day 3 of the week for protected plays. The PrizePicks is offering 7 days of protected plays, as well as esports. Wednesdays and Saturdays for the month of June, you should have protected plays for esports if you guys do take part in it. For this one, I'll be running a 5-man protected play. Yesterday, we ended up going 3 for 5 on that protected play. For plenty of variety today to choose from, I'll be going 2 for MLB, 2 for WNBA, and 1 for NBA. I'm not too fond of the NBA playoffs this season. It's been pretty much a disaster. Too many blowouts, not enough defense. Some of these players are not showing up as they're supposed to. So I'm just going to take one player from NBA. I'm not sure if I'll do more slips for later. But let's get started on this 5-man that I'll be running. I'm going to go straight to MLB and pitching outs. First one that pops up to me is 19.5 Logan Webb. Going against the Astros, I think they're going to knock him out. I still think he's going to pitch 6 solid innings. I still think doesn't get into the 7th inning. 19.5 is a little bit too high, even though Logan Webb does average between 6 and 7 innings consistently. As you can see against 2 good teams, the Rangers and the Yankees, he did pitch 7 complete innings, including the Mets. But as you can see, he averaged about 6 innings. Obviously, he needs close to 7 innings, 6 2/3 to beat us. Against the Astros are playing better now, so I'm going to be taking the under on that. You can also look at his pitcher strikeout, which is decent at 4.5. Usually his line is at 4 or sometimes at 5. If we take his Gobby, it's been at 3.5. You can take his pitcher strikeouts if you wanted to avoid his pitching outs. Second leg will be pitcher fantasy scores, and there's 2 that I like. Jake Irvin's the one that I like the most. It did get bumped before I started this video. It was at 27.5. I still like it. I still have him going over 30. I still get him a quality start, if not the win. Other one I like is Nick Pivetta at 31. He is a high strikeout pitcher. You can also look at his strikeouts at 6. He only faced Phillies once. He did struggle a little bit. But at 31 fantasy, hard to pass up for a high strikeout pitcher. So you can also look into that as well. Let's head on over to WNBA, where I have 2 good props. First one I like is Angel Reese. She's been cashing for us in this line for points and rebounds. Obviously, you can see these are 2 popular plays, points and rebounds. You do have it going over. I like her points and rebounds. It's been cashing for me the past 2-3 times I've taken it. And the line's been at 20.5 to 21.5. Her fantasy score, I like it. I'm just going to avoid it just for the fact she does have a high turnover. So I have Angel Reese over points and rebounds, but you can't go wrong with her points or rebounds as well. I expect these 2 to get bumped closer to game time. Fourth leg is Alyssa Thomas. And I like her rebounds and assists. She can get this on rebounds alone. She is at 18. We have push equity. As you can see, it's already becoming a popular play. But last game, she had 18 rebounds alone. She had 25. Obviously, she faced Indiana. But against Liberty, one of the top teams in the WNBA, she had 19. Washington, her minutes got declined due to the fact that it was a blowout. Connecticut did blow out Washington. And other matchups, Atlanta and Dallas, over 20. So I'll be taking that. I expect that to get bumped to 18.5 closer to game time. And my final one for NBA, as I'm still working through these props, haven't found much value, to be honest. Even Daily Grind Fantasy has most of these players going under. The only one I like was offensive rebounds, and that was Derek White at 0.5. He's been averaging 1 in the past 10 games in the playoffs. I think last time against Dallas he had 2. You can see his past 5 he's gone over, but he's been going over in the past more than 10 matchups. His assist is great. I might take that as my day 2 of the ladder day challenge. I like his assist a lot. I think last game he only had 2, but he's been averaging about 5 assists during the playoffs. He's only missed it twice in the playoffs over 10 games. So I might take that as my top pick. As far as rebounds and assists, Jason Tatum was the only one that pops up at 16. I did take him at 15, which cashed for us last time. It's already a popular play as well. It was at 15.5 last night. It's still good. You still have some push equity. Just not sure if Dallas is going to come out and put a stop to them at home. So I'm going to limit Jason Tatum and go with Derek White dishing the ball. But these are the top 5 in my protected slip. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Not too fond of NBA, at least for this series yet, until we find some better lines from PrizePicks. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. I'll post my top two on Instagram and Twitter. See you guys in the next one.